Time to go find a wailing baby.
Wailing baby time. I'm gonna throw rocks at you guys. Bam!
I mean, that is their food, so that's
Eat.
like the Goron equivalent of a food fight.
Food fight!
Of course, they just leave their food, like, just laying around willy-nilly.
Wow!
Maybe those aren't eaten rocks. Maybe those are, like, decoration rocks. I don't understand Goron culture.
What's up, baby? Daddy!
There's something about the, like... I kind of like his mouth. I know that sounds weird. But, like, speaking purely art-wise, like, it's kind of weird because he's a Goron baby with a giant mouth. But we're so used to seeing these, like, flat planes or, like, flat textures over just very geometric shapes. But they actually made his mouth, like, part of his body. It's not just, like, this flat texture over a flat, what would you call it? Just, like, flat polygons. At least it looks like it's actually modeled into his character. But it looks good in comparison to a lot of the other 3D art in this game. And it's so weird because he's just a little baby and it's a gross baby mouth.
Well, it seems his dad has gone to Snowhead and hasn't come back.
Oh, that's what's going on.
So basically I have to solve the cold issue and friggin' everybody will be happy.
Yeah. I know that there is something you can do in here involving lighting all these torches that are scattered about.
Like it.
But I don't remember where the starting flame happens. It might be... You might have to get the fire arrows, actually.
Well, then what are we waiting for?
Unless there's a torch in that room. I really don't remember.
I see no lit torches.
Oh, maybe you need the Goron mask first. Because there's a ramp right there. And you use that to get on the chandelier or something. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on in this room that I remember. I have faint memories of.
Yeah! No, I can't even, like, jump off of it.
No, you need to be the Goron to do that.
Well, it looks like I'll have to learn to be the Goron.
Yeah. Well, I have no idea how you even get the mask. And while we may look up some things like fairy locations, things like this I'd rather us find naturally.
Yeah.
Because that way we can give a more authentic analysis, discussion, experience, I don't know, any of those things about how it feels. Because game design, while it's very analytical, also involves how you feel very much. And a lot of designers kind of disregard that thought of, like, how does it feel, rather than, like, in favor of just, like, talking about the core mechanics. I know that's... I worded that poorly, but I hope that what I'm saying is actually getting across. I have no idea if you understood me.
It makes sense.
Okay, good.
Can't do business if I'm not a Goron.
Oh, that's weird.
Definitely need that mask.
That's a little strange. I don't remember what this guy gives you, or rather, what business he seeks. But there's...
shady business.
No, well, there's a lot of those Deku guys all around. There was one in the swamp, too, actually. And you trade him the deed from the, Clock Town? Is that the name of the main town?
Yes.
And you know that deed that you got at the very beginning to get up to the clock tower?
Say that again.
You know the deed that you got to go up to the clock tower in the very beginning of the game?
I don't even remember that. I mean, but yes.
So
sure.
you got the Moon's Tier, and then you traded that Deku guy, the Deku shop guy.
Oh!
And then he gave you the deed for his flower. And then you used that flower to go fly up. So that deed you can trade to the Deku shopkeeper in the swamp for the deed for that flower. And you use that flower to get a piece of heart.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool because it uses
that Tingle up there? What is this shadow?
It's gotta be Tingle. That's kind of weird.
Well, I'm following him right now.
Womp womp. Well, there goes that. Quit making fun of us, Owl. We know what to do.
I know what to do. I just accidentally ran off the side.
Because these controls be wonky.
Yeah.
Rather, not the controls, but the actual, like, motion and physics of the character.
That's why I, like, always realign which way I'm looking. Oh my god, this is frightening.
I mean, you at least don't have a time crunch here, so you just kind of have the freedom to take as long as you need.
Oh my god, I do have a time crunch.
Do you?
The feathers are disappearing.
Oh! Well, never mind. I take that back.
No. Good thing I saw where it was.
Yeah.
Hoot hoot.
Whoop whoop! We did it!
I have been assured of your courage.
Now into the shrine. Something, 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 item. Something, something, something.
Is this gonna be another one of those, like, chase shit?
No, I think that only happens once.
Mmm.
Oh.
Look at this beautiful treasure chest. Just like that. That's what I want.
Is this can't be the mask, can it? Oh! There is the lens of truth in this game! Ah! Yes! I knew I wasn't crazy.
Well, now I can see it leaving here, that pathway.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that. I wanted to blow up some rocks first. Obviously.
Obs.
What else would those be there for? Other than to
For
explore.
blowing up. Hey, look at that.
Ah, yeah, see?
Now we're talking.
Oh, whoo.
Wow.
Woohoo.
Shit, yeah.
I'm going to the bank. Got money in the bank.
Yeah. Well, you have what, 49 rupees in the... What the hell? Oh, it's invisible.
Oh, God,
Get
no.
the lens of truth.
I was having a merry old time.
Oh. Oh, I guess the sound would have been our cue, but we have the volume down super low. I can kind of hear him now. I always thought the Lens of Truth was one of the coolest items in the Zelda games. And they introduced it in Ocarina of Time, I believe, yeah?
Yes. Sorry, I'm really focused.
You are
Fucking
super
this
focused.
guy right now.
That's the easy way of doing it.
Treasure chest. Treasure chest.
Was that treasure invisible too?
I think it was.
Ah.
Lens of truth. Showing me shit.
But seriously though, Lens of Truth is awesome.
Ooh, but it uses magic, so let's not.
Yeah, it's pretty slow at least, but
Bug.
so Lens of Truth is an intelligent item because I'm going to keep talking about this because I think it's great.
Whoa, so much more bombs.
Well,
Is
you're
this
already
a whole nother thing?
You're already at max of bombs. A whole nother thing? What?
Oh,
So Lens of
I hit
Truth
respawn.
is great because we're playing an action adventure game that heavily involves exploration, right?
yes.
Lens of Truth lets us literally look at everything else in this world in a different way because now we can see new
beautiful.
things.
Look at this, like this.
Yeah, exactly. And what's more is that it allows the
Ah! Woo, 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 woo.
Oh god, you start right on that edge.
I know, that's why I backed up a little bit.
But the other great thing is that the Lens of Truth allows the level designers to create really interesting content because it can be invisible. And like, while that exists in other games, it can often be frustrating. This gives those designers a hell of a lot more freedom.
That's what
Because
that was.
look at this. Now you have... Oh, yeah, that makes so much more sense.
Can I not talk to him?
But now we have a ghost that you couldn't see without the Lens of Truth, which is even crazier.
But
And
apparently I can't talk to him.
it might be because you're not a Goron.
Aha.
I could be wrong. But that's my theory. But anyway, Moral of the story is, the Lens of Truth is great because it is the perfect item for a game like this.
I agree.
And generally speaking, Zelda items are kind of all around great for an action-adventure exploration game. Because, like, hell, the hook shot allows you to navigate vertically. Bombs let you reveal secrets. You know, all those other items are great too. But the Lens of Truth really is something special that I don't think I've ever seen in another game getting used nearly as successfully as in this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Nintendo designers are just absolutely intelligent most of the time too. So they knew what they were doing.
Now I don't know what to do. I can't go that way because obviously it's frozen. I can't talk to the Goron ghost.
Do you have a... What was the last song that you learned?
I think it was just the deity one.
Song of Healing, Song of Soaring. What's that one? Oath to Order?
That's one of the 4 deity guys. The gods.
Oh, those come into play later, I think. Try playing the Song of Healing
That's
by
what I
the
was
Ghost.
thinking. Left, right.
I feel like he would have said something to hint toward that. But that's kind of all I've got right now, as far as ideas go.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, maybe I think he's got to be the one that gives you the. You might want to keep the Lens of Truth on, or get closer to him.
All right, we'll see.
Because otherwise, if you could just play that song without actually looking at him, I feel like that. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Huh? Maybe you do have to be a Goron. I don't know how you get the Goron mask, though. I thought he would have had something to do with it.
Yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do because I just got it, so I feel like using it immediately would make sense. And what you do, you use it to see him, but I can't do anything with that vision.
Z, put it on and Z target him.
That's what I was trying to do.
Maybe attack him? Just give it a go.
That's what I was doing before.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I don't know then.
Isn't it? I don't know. I feel like it's silly.
It's strange. I mean, I guess that's their way of making sure that you see him, because you're using the Lens of Truth to navigate back.
But I don't know where to go and what to do now. I guess I could go in there and see if there's any fire.
Yeah, there may be something in there. Maybe there's something farther back, too? I suppose that sort of is the flaw with the Lens of Truth, is that you never really know where to use it unless you're in a dungeon that uses it in a lot of places.
Yeah.
I think some sort of hint would be cool, like rumbling controller or something.
Yeah, that would be cool. Not that we'd be able to feel it.
Yeah, because our controller doesn't rumble, but I remember that Lens of Truth things didn't rumble, so I'm 90% sure on that at least.
Okay, let's see what's going on here. A lot of nothing.
Is there a down?
Yeah, it's a shop, but it's closed.
Oh, okay.
I talked to them last time. I mean, I didn't try to walk in. I just talked to him, and he's like, "Shop's closed until all this cold is gone and the wailing stops."
Gotcha. Well, at least that narrows down the where we can go in here.
Yeah. Nothing new.
Maybe
Nothing
try
new.
talking to the baby again? Try whipping out your ocarina in front of him?
Whoa. Maybe the doodle.
Yeah. I think You gotta.
What other songs
It's
are
got to be something that you learn. I like the Goron song or something, because you learned the song for the Woodfall Temple, right? So
Yeah.
there's got to be a song that you learn that you play to him.
Where do I learn this?
Sonata of Awakening, unless you could use. No, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, he wants a song that reminds him of his dad, which
I
has
feel
got to be the
like
Goron
talking-
song.
And I feel like talking to the ghost would, if that's his dad, that he could teach it to me. But how am I supposed to talk to him?
Yeah, you got to be a Goron, I think. Yeah, that's got to be it. So
I'm like super frustrated.
I think we need to backtrack a bit and figure out how to get this Goron mask.
I guess I can go in here.
Whoa, weird. Well, this is a rare sight. What does that mean? A human? Is that what you're?
Red potion, that's it?
Weak sauce.
I want a mask!
Hey, wait.
I'll go back.
Those Gorons are so upset. What is to the left? Is that somewhere you can go?
I don't know, it just looks like a river.
Weird. Okay, never
I can't
mind.
jump or anything.
Yeah, I figured if they had something sticking out like that, it was something that you could probably interact with, but I guess not.
Is there some... I don't know. I feel like there's not a song that we've seen around here.
Yeah, and I don't think we've missed any hints. I know we kind of gloss over the text a lot, but as far as I can tell, no one said anything in particular that should have led us somewhere else. Well, we'll ponder on it for a little while, and then maybe we'll have some more in the next episode.
Next time in the archives.
See you in the archives. Bop.
What's going on?